you're wondering why I put up that last video, it's only because I had parts in there I couldn't get to again on a new game plus profile. So I kind of run with it. I will remake it some other time. Not right this second, only because I can't. There's too much story to get through, and too much things I don't remember for what I did. So I figured I would just use this for now. Anyway, we're moving on. We're having fun. You'll see some things again only because I can repeat those things because of this part right here. So I figured I was right here. I can repeat that. One thing you won't really get to see clearly is me taking out the Arkham Knight. And, what was it? Oh yeah, that's right.
Here he is. Good job, Batman.
Yeah, thank you. We're good. We're good.
Thanks, Batman. I didn't think we'd make it back there.
You guys probably already heard all this. It's all good. And this we're back on our normal one. You can see that. We've taken out some people. A lot of people.
He's gonna find you, and when he does, he's gonna rip out your heart.
Still can't hit again. Oh, my controller batteries are low. I will fix that momentarily. Things I wanted to talk about. Now all this sounded better in my head.
Gotham ain't going down yet, Batman.
Different now because I have to say them out loud. And here we have Penguin already locked up, which means we completed. Sorry, it's late. Nightwing thing. I'm actually kind of anxious because I do believe tomorrow is my last day of class, at least for this semester, and then I start my winter break. And then after that, I have my next semester or the classes to go to again.
Wish I could, sir, but it's on a SWAT channel. Encrypted.
Yeah, that'll be okay.
Those boys really don't like
I do
anyone
my math
listening
class
in.
on that one and something else probably. If I have FAFSA, but the odds of that are kind of low, as there's not a lot of FAFSA left. No, thanks God. Gordon.
Was that the commissioner? What's
Yes,
he
it
doing?
was.
Getting himself killed. But I've got the ID number of the radio he's using, and that means I can track him.
I'm not. I mean, it's hard to talk. Because I have family who watches, and this will backfire on me when I say this. But
I've decoded a radio transmission. It's Gordon.
I'll let that finish first.
I need you to isolate the radio's frequency and pinpoint its location.
Of course, sir. The transmission appears to have originated from an abandoned shopping mall. The building has been without power for some time, sir. You may well encounter some obstacles.
I've already retrieved the remote electrical charge prototype from the GCPD evidence
Sorry if you
room.
can see like
That should
clutter
help.
behind me because I'm cleaning up and all that, and just because I have some stuff out. Oh wait, I can show you this. My nice new tablet. Look at that, Amazon tablet. Early Christmas present. Best present I've gotten so far because it helps me do this stuff way better because I can just download all the videos onto here, put my intro back in. It's actually a lot better. I like that. But anyway, back to school things. I'm fine in school. I do fine in school.
You'll find him. I know.
But I'm not overly enthusiastic about school.
Good luck out there, Batman.
Only because, saying I learned nothing is a stretch. Because I do learn things. But I don't learn things I don't already know, if that helps. And I know most of it is because of classes that I got myself put into because I didn't do overly well on the test. So that was because you take a test early in the morning, you are bound to not do good on it. Especially online. Like, making that turn, making a little left turn. I hear bells. Alarms are going off. What I definitely see myself doing is this next semester is I will be doing a math class, and I will not lie to any of you, I suck at math. I do not like math. I wish math would go away. Not a big numbers person, but I will always do my best that I can.
I can use the remote electrical charge.
And then after that, I'm not 100% sure on what's going to happen, what classes I will take, only because, oh, wrong one. Down. No, down. Stop it. I forgot I gotta hold it. No, that was not the right one. See, now I just feel stupid. Now I just feel stupid, folks. But it's okay. We'll make up for it. Who was it? This guy. You know, because the Joker's looking at him.
You know, when he comes for me, you're gonna...
There we go.
Boss wants the door open.
School is going to be interesting, I know that, only because I'll probably also be taking a class with my best friend Edward, you know, Asian guy you see on here sometimes. It's always fun. Anyway, hold on 1 second. Moving on to the Batmobile. I do look forward to some classes not so much. Only because, like I said, I don't learn a lot more that I already don't know. And it's just, it takes a lot to want to focus in a class where you know most of the stuff, you know? It's just, it's difficult. Not saying I don't like it, because I do. I do like learning new things. It's nice to learn new things. If your parents push you to go to college, then, you know, go. It's a good thing for you. It really is. Hold on. Hold that thought. I forgot to do... Was it that? No. How do I get these to go away? I forgot. Was it this? I don't think so. No, it was not. 1 second, folks, while I figure that out.
Take my word for it, his tank was destroyed. Batman's what? There'll be
It goes somewhere over here. Maybe I was supposed to come over here and then I guess use my thing to get across. Oh, okay, I see it. I got you. Alright. I know most of you are probably like, don't you already know this, Hydro? You've done this before. Well, yeah, I've done it before, but it was a long time ago. So, I don't remember half of these puzzles and stuff. So when I do figure things out again, it's like, oh yeah. It's like, duh, that's what we did the first time.
I'm sure Crane's put old Jimbo out of
Anyway,
his misery by
moving
now.
on.
Like he's got anything left of it.
I can't pull it down, but it can support the Batmobile's weight.
I know, that's why I wanted to go this way. We're doing the right thing, Bats, don't worry. 1 second. Next thing over here, if I remember correctly, were these fans. Yep, that's it. There we go. Yep, let's not fall in there. That's just, you know, my gut's telling me that's not where I want to go. This is on the hand I do. Let's see. Yeah. I do want that though. Okay, let's see, what else is there to talk about? Oh, I guess this thing. Okay, I remember this now. I do want to talk about something I've wanted to do for quite some time. Is talk about, you know, DC Entertainment. Oh my god. Boy, do I love them. But, boy, do they not always do things the right way. And enter. We're gonna... I will smallly talk about the DC Extended Universe, which is their movies. Not that their movies are bad, in some ways. I love Batman. I love all Batman movies. I have never not loved Batman. Justice League was probably the best movie DC has done, aside from Wonder Woman. If I had to rate the DC movies, it would go Wonder Woman, then Justice League. Don't even think about it. Get back down there. We're good. It would go Wonder Woman, then Justice League, and then Suicide Squad, and then Batman v Superman. Oh no, sorry, Man of Steel, then Suicide Squad, then Batman v Superman. And the fact that I love Batman and putting that one down at the very bottom should tell you something.
We're all products of our fears.
Not that I do not like
And see a man born
Batman,
of violence
it's that they did that movie kind of poorly. Now, as a comic book fan, I loved it. I truly, truly did. Like, you could do no wrong with me when it comes down to Batman. Will I be stingy about it and
No power. That won't work.
not, like, always compliment you on it? Of course. I like good movies. If you don't give me a good movie, I will call you on it. Oh, okay. I get it. I wasn't watching behind me. Right there. Let's go up here, mess with some people. How did I explode this again? Oh, that's not it. Oh, there it is. I had to look at it. I knew it was something. I was like, I'm doing something wrong. I knew I was doing something wrong. I just couldn't remember what it was. How did I get into here? Well, that's just cheating. But it still works. I can honestly say I've never knocked people out like that. That was the fastest takedowns I've ever done in my life. Anyway. Now, for the DC Extended Universe, I have to admit, with Justice League, I fell in love with Ben Affleck Batman. Ben Affleck Batman is awesome. Like, you can't go wrong with that. A lot of people don't like him, and you know what? That's their opinion. I will give you your opinion. Mine is, he's a good Batman. Especially when it came down to Justice League. Batman v Superman, he became a good Batman when he was kicking people's teeth in. Okay, hold on. This is just too easy. No, not that. There you go. Hey, that's just too easy. Like, they gave me that takedown. Woohoo! I have to admit, though, with Batman v Superman, it was a little more iffy, only with, like, certain performances. Bruce Wayne, he nailed it. Batman needed some work. One thing I did not like was, you know, Batman was a little more brutal with people. Not that, you know, Batman can't be brutal, but, you know, Batman is not a killer. And I actually always liked that about Batman. That actually, I respected the hell out of that. I need to stop hitting that button, because it's kind of annoying me. But yeah. Now, Ezra Miller Flash, I also greatly respect, which I did not think was going to happen right away. Because I got to admit, he caught me off guard. He ended up being an amazing Flash, and I have nothing but love for Ezra Miller right now. No power.
No
Should've
power.
figured.
That won't work.
Anyway. Trial and error, people. We're having trial and error right now. I am not as brilliant as I used to be in this. Go down one more floor. That's
as
clearly
far as the elevator will
not
go.
it.
I need to find a way
Oh.
past the obstruction blocking the shaft.
I got you. Alright, hold on. I got it. Twice, sir, twice. No, keep going up. I need it to go up again. There we go. We're good. Going down.
That's as far as the elevator will go.
I don't need to go any further. I found what I needed. Anyway. Now I did hear something that interests me a lot was that they're going to do a Nightwing movie.
Their leader is wearing an explosive vest. I need to neutralize him first.
I remember this.
Helping him. And we are not, I repeat, not in the helping him business. Our training personally designed by the Arkham Knight, gives
I am
us
not
the
careful.
technical advantage here.
I am going to go down.
Whoa! These guys are
Easily,
packing more
easily.
firepower than Penguin.
Ready and
Are you
drop.
thinking what I'm thinking? That weapons crate is crying out to be tampered with.
Ready, and mine.
So what do you think, ladies? My money's on the Batman. Though you could say I have a
This
vested
arm.
interest.
Oh yeah. Ow, what the hell, dude? That hurt my feelings. That hurt my feelings, sir. How did that not counter all three of them? Okay. I want you in there, thank you very much. Throw the stool, put the gun down. Don't charge at me. You don't even get to hit me with that. Missed me. Oh. I'm too good for this. No, I'm not. My skills have diminished over the years. Although I will always love playing that. But anyway, back to the point at hand. So, like, a lot of people bashed on the Justice League movie too. Like, I know Warner Brothers have had some flops. And it's not me trying to be negative about the movies, because again, like I said, I love DC. I love Batman. But I will not say that the movies have been perfect, because they have not. But Justice League was awesome. It had that feel to it. Even the graphics. A lot of people bash on the graphics, but if you think about it, DC is a very heavy animated film franchise. If you take a look at all their animated films, like Batman Under the Red Hood, or Son of Batman, Justice League War, all of their animated films, if you look at those, you'll see that they have the best animated film franchise ever. And it just, it makes them better. And I love it. I love it how it felt when I saw the movie. I was sitting in there with Edward and Christina, Kitty Chan. I was sitting in there with them, and we were watching the movie, and it was like, I loved it from beginning to end. There was no part of it I hated it, except for the fact that it was,
Gordon's just beyond that
really
wall.
short.
I'm going to need the Batman
Because,
to destroy it and reach him.
Warner Brothers did what Warner Brothers does. They stuck their hand in the cookie jar, and they should not have done that.
Machine, I might be able to move it
Not
down
to
to
say
this level.
that Warner Brothers does not input good ideas. It's just when you hire somebody to do something, please let them do their job. Okay, how am I supposed to get into there? I don't.
The commissioner placed his
What
trust
did I
in
do
you
wrong here?
to keep his city safe, his family safe.
Down there,
Can
clearly.
you still atone for your failure? Are you still the master of your own destiny? The
Gotta be
answers
careful,
are waiting,
hold
Batman.
1 second. But anyway, what I'm looking for. That's it. With a quickness, please. Bye. Alrighty. Yeah, I know it's going away. Anyway, but yeah, so Justice League did amazing in my opinion. And those who say otherwise, you know, I will not bash on your opinions because everybody is entitled to their own opinion.
The second fan disabled. Now
But
to
if
get
you
the
really take a
Batmobile
look
down
at it
onto
and
that
view
drone.
it as what DC is like made of, you will see that that was, it always will be what DC does. Oh my god, this is going to be a lot more difficult than I like to admit. Like, how am I supposed to get through there without dying? That's a Riddler thing. This is not good. Like, I'm gonna have to be like quick fire in that damn thing. I just don't see that ending well. I feel like I should have took that out first. Like, maybe there was something I could have done. You know what? I got this. I got this. I got this.
That's as far as the winch can take me.
I don't know. I wanted to. I know what the winch was supposed to do. And we're gonna spin it around. Yeah, spin it around. Going down, folks. But yeah, Justice League was amazing. The only person, like, people said they didn't develop Cyborg's character as well as they should have. But that's a lie. I think they developed him just enough for his movie, which is coming out, and I believe, what was it, 2020? Was that it, or was it 2019? It was one of the two. But that's just enough for his own movie. I feel like they did good. What they may have failed on was just the spacing of it. They kind of rushed it, which, yeah, I understood why. It was because they were told that they have to squeeze it into a 2-hour movie. And yes,
that's as
that
far down
sucks,
as the drill will go.
I thought. Okay. Anyway, I have to admit, I didn't like the fact that they had to minimize the movie. I was very upset by that. But like I said, I'm not the director. I don't get to pick and choose what happens. As much as I wish I could. Like, I would like more than, like, nothing more than to actually be, like, work for Warner Brothers. That's like my goal right there. I want that. That's my dream. I have my goal job, which is a CSI, and then I have my dream job, which is to work for DC Entertainment. And I would love to be a writer for their movies and TV shows and stuff like that. Like, if I could do that or have say of what they put on there, that would be like my dream job. That'd be my goal right there, if it was possible. Watch out, Batman! Knew it. Anyway. Let's see, what else is there? Yeah, so they definitely, like, oh my god. So, I want to move on quickly to DC TV. Like,
It appears that you are close to the Commissioner's location.
ooh, what's that?
Close, but this tunnel is leading me in the wrong direction.
Oh,
Dig up
yeah, I
any
know what's coming up
schematics
next.
you can find.
I'll do what I can, sir. Try not to get lost in the
Right.
meantime.
So, back to my topic at hand. I heard that they were doing a Titans TV show for the CW. Now, I can honestly tell you, I love Nightwing to death. Like, if the hat does not show that, I don't know what else will. I mean, I have a Nightwing jacket laying around here somewhere. That's actually, I know exactly where it is, but I'm not going to get it right now. Thing is like my favorite thing in the world. Ah, knew it. Knew that was coming next. I like how the car got turned around.
I did ask if it came in black, but then I thought, you just get all jealous. You didn't think I was gone, did you? No, you knew better. You get knocked down, you pick yourself up again. Huh? See, I learned that from an old friend.
Old friend was smart. You are not. Anyway, what I was getting at here is the Titans show. As cool as the Titans TV show sounds, oh no, I messed up. I messed up. Anyway, as cool as the Titans show sounds, I don't think they should do that. Not that I don't want the Teen Titans, because trust me, I do. I love the Teen Titans. That was like my show when I was growing up, and their comics, awesomeness, like for real. Even the New 52. A lot of people put New 52 down, but New 52 Titans, I love that. Only because I love Tim Drake, but that's besides the point. What am I doing? Thank God I can back up. Moving. Go, get over the thing, Ah, shoot. Anyway, I forgot what I was doing for a moment, so I drove into him.
You're predictable, and you never
Which was not the desired outcome, if you know what I'm saying. But anyway, Titans. I don't think they should have started with that. A long time ago, and this actually wasn't that long. It was right around the time they actually announced that they were doing a Titan show. I was actually gonna go out for voice acting because I want to voice act a little bit, especially for DC. If I got to voice act for DC, that would be like my thing. Again, a goal I would love to do. I want to work for DC. If I could work for DC, that would be what I would do without like a second of doubt. I would go and I would do shows and movies for them. But anyway, I was going after voice acting, and I needed to write a script, something I could read from, so I could voice act and voice from. And I started writing about Nightwing, and I was gonna voice Nightwing and a few of Thugs, so on and so forth. And what was it? What direction was I gonna go? Anyway, I originally was just going to, voice it, but then it turned into so much more. I ended up writing a small show. It was not what I had planned, but just what ended up happening. And I was like, oh, I should pitch this to DC or the CW and have them do a Nightwing show. And I was right, that is what they should do. But, my bad, I meant to keep driving. Damn. That hurt my pride a little bit.
I wanted to end like this, Batman. I kind of hoped you put
I was looking for him on the map, but I didn't see him, even though I should have. Anyway, I wrote this show for Nightwing, and it turned out to be a really good show. In my head, I think people would like it. But then I heard that they were doing a Titan show, and I immediately kind of got a little discouraged. And I was like, damn. But then I thought about it, they should not start with a Titan show.
You can't hide down here.
I'm not saying the Titans are a bad idea. I'm just saying, don't lead with it.
Those guns are useless. Found you.
Like, truly, like, if you wanted to lead with a show, it should have been a Nightwing show. And I don't even have to be the one to write it. If they got someone else to write the show, I would be A-okay with that. I just really think that they should go with a Nightwing show. Just to start, and have minor crossovers throughout, Oh, no, I got caught by the blade, I got cocky. Was doing good, and I was like, I got this in my head. But yeah, start with a Nightwing show. And then gradually introduce people like Kid Flash, Beast Boy. Introduce people, and then add them to your crossover. And what would have worked out even better would be if they had added Batman onto Earth. Whatever Earth Supergirl was on. Because, not that I don't love the Arrowverse Earth. It just would have worked out better if they had, added it to that Earth, because then you could say, because Kara's mentioned him before in previous seasons, which would work out.
You wanna hide from me?
I gotta watch all sides here, kinda. I'm gonna sit here and wait. Anyway, gives me time to talk. If you had just, used Earth, it would have worked out marvelous. Only because, again, that, but they didn't mention Batman really until, what? I didn't get hit by it. No, I call. I usually say something else, but we're gonna not say that. I'm dying a lot today. Next time I shouldn't talk as much. They could introduce. They could even Batman. With mine, I'll use it as a concept because it's not like it's gonna happen. And if they did, they'd have to talk to me anyway. But my original concept for it was that they could gradually introduce Nightwing and Bruce talk. I know that there's no on Batman, that they can't have him in any TV shows, so on and so forth. I understand that. I don't like it, but I understand it because they, the character done wrong. So I understand why they don't want that, but there is nothing against why you have shows like Gotham, which I'm sorry, not that I want to diss any other shows done by DC, but I may not have done Gotham. Not that I don't like Gotham to a point. It's just, it's not what I would have led with.
Stop this, Knight. Everything is in hand. We're done, Crane. I owe him.
I just, yeah, Gotham is just, but they're slowly getting better. Gotham is slowly getting better. Like, I saw that they kind of introduced Bruce's, Batman. I will always remember when Alfred, like, literally slapped Selina across the face. I was like upset I got when he did that because Alfred wouldn't slap a child. It's Alfred, It's... I got over. But no, if you do that, you can gradually introduce Batman. Like, wait until... Okay, with, there being a Batman on there. Like, when you feel like you got a design right. But they never... Oh my god, he didn't see me, did he? I gotta go all the way back.
I'll find you, Batman.
There we go. Yeah, come get me. Are you freaking kidding me?
You won't hide from me.
You gotta be kidding me. Like, I shot him. Did I not? Could have sworn I did. This is, like, upsetting. But anyway, you gradually introduce Batman, and then once you do that, you already have half of the Justice League. It allows you the, I guess you could say, freedom to play around, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got Martian Manhunter, you got Superman, you already have half the league. All you have to do is introduce Wonder Woman and Green Lantern, and... Oh, no! That hurts. Just so you know, this did happen the first time I played this game, so this is kind of nothing new. I can't even blame it on bad driving, I'm just gonna blame it on bad skill. But yeah. Then you have your Justice League, and then you can cycle out your characters, because I know for a fact that Stephen Amell and Grant Gustin, oh my god, I completely spaced on his name for a second. I know that they're not gonna do it forever. Eventually, they're gonna want to move on, do other things, which would sadden me, yes, but I can understand it. It's just how things are. I mean, would you want to work on the same thing over and over again, like, for the rest of your life? I mean, I know I wouldn't, but that's just me. I eventually would want a good thing. I mean, I know I love DC, and as much as I love DC, I know that eventually you gotta move on, right? You can't be that hero forever. No, I got stuck. That hurts. I don't really care too much that I'm dying. It's because I'm talking.
You're predictable, and you never stood a chance.
Shish. Shush, Nate. I said shish. New word. Shish. But yeah. So they can cycle them out. They could be like, hey, we have a Flash story we want to tell. Hey, we got a Green Arrow story we want to tell. Hey, we got a Batman story we want to tell. Wonder Woman, a team story. Like, and they can add, like, if you remember, like, one of my favorite, arcs for, the Justice League TV show, that old one, like, it's not old, but it was when I was a kid. It was called Justice League Unlimited. I don't know if you guys know it, but that was, like, amazing. I loved that show. That was, like, my favorite show of all time when I was a kid. Because, Justice League. No, I got caught on another one. See, that's not fair. I hate that. I got too low. But if you pull that story with Supergirl and Green Arrow, that'd be cool. But you introduce Power Girl, like I would love that. That would be amazing. And they could do that. I mean, they could do a live action version of that in their TV shows now. Actually, even I would prefer it if it was Justice League. Just because it would show that they're able to, you know, move on to new things. You know what I'm saying? So what I think that they need to do is to really just figure out like what they want to do. Okay, I gotta pay attention because I made it through the dangerous obstacle and now I gotta get through one. There we go, we made it. We got through it. We got through one more. We got this. We're moving. One more. Now, if I can just get to it and set myself up so I can just ride straight through it, that would be very nice. Okay. Anyway, yeah, that'd be an awesome story. And then they got like they got the whole thing. Like they did Cadmus in Supergirl. And they could actually even bring back Amanda Waller. They could have an Amanda Waller on Supergirl's Earth. And this is like, I'm talking about when they merge Earth, which believe me, they're gonna do it. They have too many good characters on both shows not to do it. And if they didn't do it, I think I'd be pretty disappointed in both shows. All three shows. I don't count Legends of Tomorrow because Legends of Tomorrow is an Arrowverse show, and they don't really... They focus more on time travel. That could be like anyway. I feel like they could go wherever they wanted to anyway. Wow, I messed that up horribly. But I love Legends of Tomorrow too. I cried when a certain character died. I won't spoil that. I'll do a review on that. I'll do a review on the crossover this year because I watched it. I loved it. It was so comic booky. It felt right. Like, especially in the beginning where you got Flash and Iris talking and he's taking on a big bad guy in CGI. It was nice. I liked it. That was like definitely hands down my favorite intro for any like TV show ever. I don't know where I was going. Oh, I don't know. Straight. Hey, then power flip. There we go. Yeah. Anyway. So, if they did a Justice League TV show, all they'd have to do is introduce Wonder Woman and Green Lantern. And then, again, they could bring back certain characters just by merging Earth. You know what I'm saying? And they could rewrite them how they want to rewrite them. It wouldn't hurt them. It would help them. It's their backup plan. That's how I know that eventually they will redo the Earth. They'll merge the Earth. It's just which ones are they gonna merge? Now I know they got Black Lightning coming out soon, which is pretty cool. I've got nothing against Black Lightning. Personally, I like Static more, but you know that's a personal choice. You know, that's that personal choice. What I do know is that I know that they're doing Young Justice Season 3, which I cannot tell you how happy I was to hear that, because Young Justice was amazing when I was younger. Like, I wasn't even that young. I was a teenager. I was like, let's say 15, 16, when they came out with that.
Sir, I've remotely disabled the door lock. Might I suggest you leave?
I love Young Justice. Young Justice is like amazing. Like, they could not go wrong with that show. The fact that they canceled it broke my heart over what they said to be was, you know, toy sales, which I don't believe for a split second, but you know, it is what it is. I cannot argue with them. It is not my company. But if it was, I would do things so differently. Like, you don't even understand. Like, I truly wish, like, I wish I could work for Warner Brothers or DC Entertainment, whichever one it is that really pulls their strings. I feel like it's Warner Brothers because it's all their characters. But I really want to work for them and tell them with certain things. Like, we're not going to mention the Forbidden Teen Titans show. I know there are children that might watch this. I'm sorry if you like this. I won't bash on it because I know people do like it. But that's not what DC is. Yes, it has that joking side to them, but it's not what DC is. Not at all. DC has that relatability. Teen Titans Go is it's a joke. It's meant to be a joke for kids. It's meant to, like, a lot of people said that it was supposed to, like, give people that to understand what Teen Titans was for younger generations, so they have a Teen Titans. And, you know, I can respect that decision. I can, but I don't like it. I did not like it at all. If they wanted to introduce kids to Teen Titans, they should have actually just brought back actual Teen Titans.
Trying to be funny?
Hey
everybody, I think he's trying to be funny.
I'm funny. At least some people tell me I'm funny.
So,
it happens.
You still want to be funny?
You can't hurt me.
Anyway, we gotta pause that there. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I did. I know I talked a lot. I know it might be laggy. If it's laggy, I'm super sorry. I don't mean for it to be, like I said, new internet's coming sometime soon. Hopefully soon. We talked about it, and we'll see what we can do. Oh yeah, I did my first tournament today for Injustice 2. I know I have Injustice 2. I know I haven't showed gameplay for it. I meant to do it. I will do it at some point in time, I promise. It's just I've been, like, so caught up with that game that I never make videos for it. I should, but I also want to get better internet so you guys can see it better, because now it gets laggy. I don't want to do something, like, amazing and then you can't see it, you know? Like now. Why does it lag right now? Or not now? It would not lag in this moment when I talk about lag. I feel that. If it does, then, joke's on me. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I did, and I'll see you guys later, alright? Bye.